This is the Wednesday morning. He never actually walks on his feet anymore.
They don't work.
What are you eating?
Cookie that Allison made. Chocolate chip and
Is that
oatmeal.
these? Cookies right here. Let's go say hi to Andrew, because I don't know if he's been on the vlog yet. Hi, Andrew.
Hey.
What you working on?
Flutter. What are you working on?
We're gonna make a Flutter versus React Native video very,
battle.
very soon.
I heard about that.
Because the dev channel just keeps letting up with Scotty saying that everything is
He's
Flutter.
worn us down, I will say that.
He's persistent. He did that with React too. That's how we got on
The
React.
turntables have turned.
Is that how it said? Mm-hmm. Is it really? The turntables are turned?
You can't say it. You have not seen The Office, though.
Tables are turning,
Turntables have turned.
The Office, yes. Let's go say hi to Rob. Hey Rob, remember when I used to do this stuff?
Oh yeah. Hey, what's up?
How are you this morning?
Good. Doing well.
Rob has the cleanest desk, and I don't know if you can see this. Hold on. He has living creatures on his desk. Can I magnify it?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can use the water to magnify.
oh, I see one.
We'll go back. There's one.
Oh, there's one. What are they?
They're little shrimp of some kind, and they just live in this sealed environment.
You have friends.
I have 3 or 4 friends in there.
So anyways, we're getting back into this whole shooting stuff going on in the office. It's so hard to hold a camera like this.
Yeah.
Don't break your
This is how you vlog, guys. It's like... So you know this, but every Wednesday,
I'll send you pictures with
Wednesday, we do Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh.
With a Z.
With a Z, W-I-N-Z,
Wins.
day. And we celebrate our wins. Some weeks we have lots.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes it's like get back to work, people.
run-of-the-mill week,
We gotta make money.
and we just say Happy Wednesday.
It basically just forces everybody to show up to work.
Togetherness.
That's like really.
We do a cinnamon
together.
roll hug at the end.
That would be
It's
nice.
never happened before.
We could totally do that.
We can do that.
I like
There'd be a
those.
few people that
Hugs
would
are my favorite.
people that would keep out of it. Update on Crema coming in a little bit. I think I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a snapshot of what we've been working on, what happened in 2018, Mugs Up Monday, Designers Discuss, Dev Chats, what was the developer one? What? Hey Tyler, what was the developer chat called?
developers discuss.
Did they have a name?
I don't remember. I think it's
We didn't name it. We need to name it. So anyways, give you guys an update on all the things we have planned for 2019 and give you a little behind the scenes. It's been a while since we've given you an update from kind of, behind the camera, if you will, what's going on here. A couple of things, and you've seen this, you've heard it on our other channels, but we have a dedicated content producer, a video production person, and a marketing team now, and just, wow, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy year. And excited to update you guys and let you know what's going on. But I think I gotta get ready for Wednesday. Oh, stand-ups. So see you guys in a second. Okay, so what are you thinking about?
So I'm thinking about strategy sessions and how we provide meaningful artifacts for our clients coming away and our teams. And we do a lot of sticky work up on whiteboards and lots of sketching and lots of things IRL, but it's hard to translate those things into things that we can reference later on in meaningful ways without the context of that room. And real-time board is one of those things that you and I have been playing around with a bit lately, and it has grown into a super cool tool. And so we are crossing the street hoping not to get hit by that car. And we're walking to Papakino's.
Papa's?
Because it's got a fantastic lunch special. And so yeah, I'm thinking about how to make our strategy sessions even more rad, more helpful.
It's like the most uncomfortable thing to actually vlog in real life when there's other people around. I kind of hate doing it.
Yeah.
Montage to pizza being made. The awkwardness of trying to film people that don't know they're being filmed. I don't even know if it's legal. 2019, I think, is going to be a year of new space because we're opening up a new space. Maybe we can get some footage of that. Baller. And then new team. So seeing our teams grow, to see them get better at what we do? How do we better define who we are and what we do? And I think, I'm trying to think of like what else I'm excited for 2019.
Along those lines.
More leadership.
Yeah. It's the growth is going to force us to think about things differently, how we do things, formalize things a bit, and refine and hone them. And I don't know. I'm excited for that, to dial some of that stuff in.
I think on
optimize it.
On that with growth too is how do we retain the culture? How do we retain who Crema is as we become bigger? I mean, we're no longer 15 people. It's almost 40, and how do we retain the amazing environment that we've created that allows people to flourish, allows people to be really good at their job, allows us to get the work that we do, and not let that fall apart, because we've seen so many companies that have failed with that as they've grown.
And we've been a values-driven culture. Like it's been easy to say, does this fit our values? How do we play this out? But as we grow and as we add people so quickly, it's like, well, what is it? How does that express itself? How do those express itself? And how do we work together in all that?
I agree. I'm hungry.
Let's eat
some pizza. Let's recap. 2018 was an incredible year. Crema grew a lot, both at client size and projects and complexity of things that we're trying to take on, as well as team. In order to say yes to things, we brought on more people. But we didn't want to be like a lot of companies where as they found a way to grow, they just throw gasoline on it and it explodes and they can't control the growth. And they end up wasting their culture and their people, and honestly their work suffers because of it. Instead, we wanted to make sure that we stayed true to who Crema is and where we can build a place where people can continue to flourish and be better at what they do. So what did that look like? We doubled down into creating really dedicated craft teams. So what is a craft team? A craft team is really about people's skills and traits. So designers, strategists, developers, test engineers, product managers, and then product strategists, and then our new really growing business development team, our sales team, and our marketing team. And we really wanted to make sure that each of those teams were really well taken care of as they grew and as their teams grew. More people. The development team is really growing. We have a lot more developers now, and the design team has more designers than ever. And so we're really looking for how we could grow that and make sure that people are becoming really experts in their craft, giving our clients confidence as we step into projects. We took on more higher profile clients. We're working with some of the top consultancies in the entire country, or in the entire world in some ways. We're working with cybersecurity firms that are all over the country, all over the world. We're working with large-scale engineering enterprises. They are really trying to do stuff that could change the course of thousands of employees and then millions of dollars of the work that they provide to their clients. And so we've been able to partner with larger, higher profile, higher scale companies. And that's brought some challenges, honestly, some learnings of how do we work with a company of that size within the politics and within the challenges that a company that size has to deal with, just by nature of scale. Honestly, I've been so impressed with our team because they've nailed it. They have really done an amazing job of figuring out how to be empathetic, how to really see where our clients are coming from, but not hold back from saying, we can make this better, we can make you better if we can work together, if we can stay aligned towards a common vision for what your product or this project or this platform or solution might be. Just trying to think, other things, 2018. We had a lot of fun, right? We really did a lot as a culture, as a family here at Crema, where we got out a lot. We had a lot of social events that we got out of the office and had fun. Our friggin' fall was a blast. We did like arcade game things. We spun up a lot more videos. It's kind of changed format. I used to vlog like this all the time, and it was mostly me and like one other guy editing. And now we have somewhat of a dedicated team towards actually creating structure content. So we want to grow that into 2019, but I'll get to that in a second. We've been able to in 2018 create things like Designers Discuss and the Dev Chats videos and Mugs Up Monday and lots of other things like that. So that's been a blast to kind of see us get our creative juices even flowing a little bit higher, a little bit better, and have more minds being able to contribute to the content that Crema's creating beyond just this phase. I think the only other thing I would add is that in 2018, we were able to be a lot more generous. I think that I was able to see the team step out and look to figure out ways we can serve the community through either partnering with nonprofits or doing activities outside of Crema, the gleaning and the tree picking that we did, or the backpacks that we were able to give away, or even internally us being able to do certain things where we were able to reward the team at the end of the year, or we were able to give back to organizations we believed in because we had such a healthy year, which is great. So let's talk about 2019. I think what I'm really excited about 2019 is we get to see if 2018, was it just an anomaly? Was it just a year of growth because the economy was good, or right time, right place? Or was it something where Crema's figuring out how to be one of the top product companies in the country? And so I think that's the thing I'm most excited about for 2019 is, can we see this happen again where we continue to grow, we continue to build teams that flourish, that become really, really good at what they do. So as a reminder, the way that Crema is set up is we're setting product teams, and they're cross-discipline teams that are focused on finding the right solution, asking the right questions, and then building and validating as quickly as possible. And I think that model, we're starting to see it more in the industry, and it's something that we've been preaching for a long time, but now it's getting adopted on a wider base. Now, what does that mean for us? Well, we can't stay comfortable in who we are today or who we were yesterday. So it forces us to start looking at new things, like new processes to the way that we do our strategy, or new tools that we do use for our product management, or maybe even new technologies. I think you'll see soon we're going to start talking about some of the new technologies that we're following and whether or not we should stick with React, or if we should stick with some of the platforms that we've used for our APIs or for our hosting. I think we're going to see a continued focus on security. We really need to make sure that the products that we're building and the products or the companies that we're working for are keeping security at the forefront of their mind about how they keep their information, how they keep their clients and their customers and their IP safe. But that being said, we also have to move fast. That's not going to stop. We believe that the best products are ones that you get out in front of someone and validate. And so we have to figure out how to keep our velocity, our acceleration of the way that we build products very, very fast. So 2019, I think a few things you're going to see a new space soon. We're getting ready to move actually just across the street. We'll keep this space, but we're actually going to expand into another space because we are out of room. We are out of desks because of the number of people that have joined us in the last year. You're going to see a lot more content. So Crema wants to continue to tell the story of how we built this place, and the story of how we believe that teams can be better aligned and better utilize diverse backgrounds, traits, and skills to produce better outcomes. So that for us is what we believe is what a great agile, lean, whatever you want to call it, a great product team is that diverse cross-discipline team of individuals. Yeah, so I think there's that. There's also, I think education is a big theme for us. We really know that there is a talent gap when it comes specifically to technology and even into creative services now is becoming more and more demand for knowledge workers and for tradesmen and these very specific skills and crafts. And so in order to actually get more of that into Crema, sometimes we're not going to be able to just, poach or steal or recruit somebody away from the other amazing jobs that are in Kansas City and around the country. But instead, we're going to have to look at how do we actually create some of that talent. So you'll see us doubling down into our apprenticeship program, where we can pair an apprentice with a master craftsman here, if you will, and being able to see them work side by side so they can grow up in these 6-month programs where we have a person exit out of that program into hopefully see either somebody who's ready for us or somebody who's ready for the industry, and we can provide value in that way, building and creating talent. We're going to work more with interns, and so being able to give people that are in college or out of college or just around their learning an opportunity to try and experiment in things that maybe they wouldn't have gotten to do in class. So I'm really excited about that this summer. We have new leadership. So there is, we've now for the first time been able to kind of put a new level of leadership in place where Dan and I and Matt, our kind of core leadership team, again, we never want to be the bottleneck of who Crema is. And so in order to do that, we're really excited to put in a leadership team that can oversee our technical teams, that can oversee our creative and strategy teams, that can oversee our product management teams and our sales teams and so on and so forth. And I'm really excited to get a broader mind share of how we can make Crema better and how we don't stop. And I think that's the thing, is we're not going to get comfortable. We're not going to slow down. We're going to keep pushing forward to be a better company tomorrow than we were yesterday, than we are today. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot to share. But I hope that you guys will stay tuned, that you'll stick with us as we explore what it means to create Crema, what it means to build product teams, and what it means to build solutions that better lives. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful new year, that 2019 is bringing you lots of hope and opportunity. And I look forward to sharing our journey with you. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to our channel or follow us on all the platforms. I would really love to see what is your goal for this year. I think everybody's asking that, but as you're thinking about the way that you're building your teams or the way that you're building your products, what's your one thing that you think is going to change the way that you get that done this year? Drop a comment below, and like I said, be sure to subscribe, turn on the notifications, because that does let you know all the new content that we're coming out with. And a little hint is that we've got even more content coming. That's one of the reasons we've kind of been waiting, but there's a bunch of content coming, both on the YouTube channel, maybe something that's a more audio focused, maybe even some apps that Crema's building. So stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.